Hello everybody! So here is Tigerblacky, and yes, I changed my nickname once more. Why did I change my nickname? I did because I wanted the Blacky part back. Those of you who have been here for a while know that I am very attached to the Blacky part of my nickname. I used to be called Black Angel at some point. I was Looney Deliria. If you browse through my videos, you will find all my nicknames. But Blackie is particularly important to me. And the reason why Blackie is so important to me is that in the past it used to be my nickname in real life. It all started from the internet, obviously. Let me fix the microphone because I think it's a little bit too high as a volume and it's clipping. So let's lower the volume a little bit. Okay, here we are. So I was saying that Blackie was a very important part of my life, and it all started from the net when the internet was not as we know it today. It was over 15 years ago when the internet was basically at its start. Facebook hadn't been created yet, and or was being created. It was around the time when Facebook was created, so there wasn't such a widespread thing as nicknames. The locations where people used to communicate were forums, and which are not as used nowadays, even though they're still widespread. And okay, so that's basically when Black Angel happened. So I was one of the first probably thousands of people that used the nickname Black Angel online. And it wasn't as widespread back at the time. People around me on the net started calling me Blackie, and that name spread to my real life with the coming of Facebook when these people were added to my Facebook, and everybody was calling me Blackie. Over time, I lost contact with most of these people. I'm still in touch with a few of them, like the old clan leader and one of the other clan leaders that was helping him, one of the admins of the forum, and a couple of girls I'm still in good relations with. But Blackie has slowly faded away, and that's because I lost touch with these people, and new people did not get so attached to my nickname. So also I never did anything to actually keep it, even though I feel that that's more my name than my actual name. Anyway, recently I joined a new community, and in this new community there was a Becky. And therefore I thought Becky and Blackie were too close, and I was giving up my nickname to allow everyone to call me a name that wasn't making confusion. Well, this has a lot of insight to think about, and I will go into it in another video. Let's now stop at knowing that. So after a while I realized that I'm trying to do something online. I'm trying to create something. I am an independent writer, and as an independent writer I will at some point use pseudonyms. I want to start do streamings on Twitch. I want to do streams here on YouTube. I want to do a lot of things that require me to be me. So I wanted to have my Blackie nickname back because it's very important to me, and to me it represents my past. And I decided that I wanted to keep the name Tiger also because it represents a big chunk of my personality. Well, Tiger needs to be seen as the animal archetype, and the first thing we think of when thinking about a tiger is protection of one's own environment. First and foremost, my persona, and then everyone else I love that is very close to me, and my environment. Basically, that's what I protect, and that's what really matters to me, protecting what matters to me. So I decided to build this new name. I was indecisive between Black Tiger and Tigerblacky, but then I thought, well, my nickname is Blacky and not Black, so let's take Tigerblacky. And even if it's not really cute as a sound, and I don't really like how it sounds, I still like how it's spelled and what it means. So it's going to stay at least for a while, and I think it's going to stay forever because it has a really, really deep meaning to me. I do miss my Looney Delirium nickname, and I had thought of going back to that, but I think that's also part of a past that should stay where it is. So this is basically what my nickname is about, and now I'm going to tell you what the channel is going to be about. The channel is going to be about personal growth. And personal growth is going to be a matter of growth from a standard and not about, I went to psychologist because I was depressed and I was taking everything personally and now I have some coping mechanisms, but I need help. Please support me. That's not what it is about. That's what people think it is when I say I'm going through a path of personal growth and I've worked on myself for 7 years. But that's not what it is. So first of all, I'm not going to a psychologist. I do not follow therapy. And second, I do have a mentor who is someone that already is advanced in personal growth and who is supporting me through my path. What is a path of personal growth? You need to know that there's two kinds of psychology. Oh my God, what's going on? There's two kinds of psychology. One of these is the regular kind of psychology that everybody knows, which is, I have a problem, I'm going to the psychologist. The psychologist is going to give me a way and coping mechanisms to support myself through life and face difficult situations. So you basically are below average and you go to a psychologist to reach to average. That's what happens. Let's leave out the matter that a lot of times it's not people that are below average that go to the therapist, but those who are average to figure out that they are already average. But anyway, the goal of general psychologists is to take below average to average. Then there's psychiatry that is going to make below average, no hope to improve, stable. That's psychiatry. So let's make below average stable and not let it sink even further. That's psychiatry. Psychology says we have below average that can grow. Let's take it to average. Then there's positive psychology that was built by Maslow to reach a higher potential. So now we have average that strives to transcendence, to self-awareness and self-accomplishment. So here we are going from average to Einstein, Rita Levi-Montalcini, people that really reached high levels of self-development in society. That's what I'm doing. I was average, checked it with psychologists and therapists, and I wanted higher. It's not a matter of, I want to be better than everybody else, so now I'm going to start a path of personal growth. That's below average. That's called megalomania, and that's not what this is about. Growing is a matter of, I have this level here. I'm not satisfied with myself. I want to live a better life. I want to be happier. And I want to be more satisfied with myself. I'm not satisfied with coping mechanisms, so I want something better. And from there on, you find someone supporting you, driving you, and pulling you with them, and you start working on yourself, dismantling coping mechanisms, and actually finding true answers within yourself. So this is what I'm doing. So I'm not average. I'm not below average. I'm not here to ask your support because I'm like dying as a little thing that needs support. That's not what this is about. I'm here to share with you what I have done up to now to reach where I am. Obviously, some of you may say, I don't need that. Some others may say, that thing that she said actually supports me. Some other times you may want to share with me what you think would be better for me. And I am free to say, yes, I need it, or no, I don't need it. That needs to be clear. I can refuse your support if I think it doesn't help. Obviously, everybody's opinion is always welcome, Because first of all, it's a way for me to check if I actually developed that side of my personality. Second, it can help me figure out new ways to improve, maybe even in other areas than what you said. But that's always welcome. Also, I really appreciate when people share their experience or ask for advice. Just please note, I'm not a therapist. I'm not going to be a life coach as I wanted to be. I am a writer, an independent writer sharing her path of personal growth. So it's going to be like the advice you can get from a friend that worked hard on herself. Obviously, I don't know you, so I'm not your friend, but I am some sort of friend online. So feel free to ask what I think about things or to share your experience. I will be happy to listen. And I'm going to try to bring topics and to make a variety of different videos about different things. I think this is pretty enough as an introduction. I hope it helped you understand what is going on here, and I will talk to you soon.